Alright, what's up guys, this is KHGamerz here, and I'm bringing you with some more Journey to Kingdom Hearts 3 for you guys today. So some of you may have seen my video about Journey to Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Xbox One. I made the exact same mistake that I did in the first video, I just went over the positives, not the negatives, when the first video just went over the negatives about the positives, and that's the exact reason why I tried to remake the video. Look at me, the most awful video maker in the world. Just look at me. So yeah, I will be remaking that video, going over the positives and the negatives, and I will make sure to keep it equal and keep it balanced. Although in this video I have only come up with 3 positives and 2 negatives of it, which kind of shows my opinion on it, but I don't know. I'm gonna remake the video with positives and negatives in mind. So be sure to look out for that. And I'm gonna cut the redux from the remakes videos that I'm doing because I don't really like the word redux, and I just think it's a stupid word in my opinion. I don't even know why I use it in the first place. So I'm just gonna cut it out from the video, and I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. No redux or anything. It's just gonna be what the video's about. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Wii U. It's gonna be like a general discussion. Will it come to it? And stuff, and I'm gonna go over the positives and the negatives, not making the same mistake that I did in my last video. Alright, let's first go over the positives, because we always gotta start on a happy note. You may have noticed that I cut some stuff out there, because I just don't want to go through 5 million recordings of this, so I'm just gonna cut it out. Whatever. Like I said, we gotta start on a positive note. So let's go over the positives, and I got 3 positives to go over here. First is a wider audience. It's spreading to a more wider audience of people. Well, more people, there you go. It's letting more people experience it, because some people can't really afford an Xbox One and PS4, but they could just wait to get the money to afford an Xbox One and PS4. But if they're insane in some odd way, they can get a Wii U, and if they do that, they get a chance to experience Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. So go them. But I don't really know many people who would buy a Wii U over the PS4 and Xbox One, because that's sort of the gaming mentality nowadays. But whatever, there's some people out there that do that, I guess. So those people get to experience Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, and it's spreading out to a more wider audience of people who play mainly Nintendo games. A lot of Kingdom Hearts games have been on the Nintendo DS and 3DS, but who knows? They get a chance to experience Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. So yeah, it spread us out to a wider audience and letting more people experience it. Good for them if they ever do it. It's kind of the same thing with the Xbox One. They're letting the Xbox people a chance to experience Kingdom Hearts 3, because they've never gotten a Kingdom Hearts game ever, and they're letting those people who play mainly Xbox and never really like PlayStation play Kingdom Hearts if they were ever interested in Kingdom Hearts. So go them. Next is more unique features, because with the gamepad it opens up a lot of possibilities for new features and unique features for the game. You could do item management in it. You could just drag the item you want in the heat of battle and drag it to your inventory. Bam, it's there, and you are just healed automatically. Or you could just go down to the touchpad itself and equip it or use it, whatever. So yeah, that's one gameplay feature that I could use. It could help you switch keyblades in the heat of battle. It could help you switch outfits. It could help you switch everything. It's kind of like your start menu, basically. It lets you equip items. It lets you use items. Well, I don't know if they'll exactly use items for the touchpad. I'm guessing they're using that for the main controller part. But whatever. It would be nice if they could use it for item usage and item management, which they probably do for item management. Whatever. I'm just acting on. What other things that they could be in there? Party management. If you want to change your party in the middle of battle or something, or in the middle, and you just don't want to go to the start menu, you just go down to your touchpad and go to the party section and drag him out and drag the other person in. So yay, that would be a good thing for them to do with the Wii U gamepad. There's a lot of unique ideas that will come from the Wii U gamepad if they use it for Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of unique gameplay features will come of it, so I would really like them to use the Wii U gamepad if they put it in the Wii U. As much as uniquely possible, it could be used as just the start menu, you know? Switching your items, switching party members, switching your keyblades, switching outfits, if they let you switch outfits. I want them to let you switch outfits, because that would be freaking awesome. But if they put it on the Wii U, I would like it to act as a start menu. So yeah, it opens up possibilities for more unique gameplay features. And the fan demand for this thing is so high. I don't think I've ever seen more fan demand for a game on the Wii U ever. It's kind of splitting the community half and half, in my opinion. Some people are saying, oh, it shouldn't be on the Wii U, and some people saying, oh, it should. There's petitions out the wazoo for it. I had the mentality before that those petitions weren't really doing anything, and then I started thinking about it, and it's showing that there's a lot of people who want this thing to be on the Wii U, and they could take it into consideration putting it on the Wii U. But it's kind of too late for them to do it, but who knows what point of development they're in right now. It's very early, so anything could happen, you know? So, but the fan demand for this is outrageous. It's in half and half in the community, in my opinion. There's a lot of people who don't want it, there's a lot of people who do want it. So, yeah, the fan demand for this is high. I don't think I've ever seen more fan demand for a game on the Wii U ever. Except for some other stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of fan demand for this, so they're gonna probably cave in one day saying, okay, we'll put it on the Wii U, but they shouldn't do it like a lazy port. They should like put it on later down the line, so it would be a better port overall if they want to do that. If they want to be lazy, I guess they can be lazy, but that wouldn't be a good thing. That would hurt their reputation and hurt their sales. So I would much rather them take their time with the Wii U port and make sure it looks good, plays good, and makes it feel like the other versions, and makes you feel satisfied when you play it. So I would like them to take their time with the Wii U, you know? Figure out its more capable features, you know? So those are the positives that I came up with on the Wii U side of things. Now it's time to go over the negatives, and this is the sad part. First off, poor sales. If they release it for the Wii U, if they release it as it is on the release date as everyone else, the Xbox One and PS4 version, or later on down the line, it will sell the least. I can guarantee you that. Because, like everyone's saying, the Wii U sales are slugging more than a snail right now. Well, they're not that bad, but they are slugging a lot. I say it's due to very, very shitty advertising and very, very, very just not explaining what it's supposed to do. A lot of people still think it's an add-on to the Wii. That's not good, Nintendo. You're messing up there. But those are the reasons why I think it's not really selling well. But I think one day the Wii U will sell well when it starts getting those amazing titles. It's starting to get those amazing titles right now, so sales are going to start picking up. So go Nintendo, but still sales are kind of low. So it will be the least selling version, and they need to make a profit. And I don't know if they would exactly just pour a bunch of money into this version where they know is not going to sell a lot. And they're just going to pour a lot of research and development into it, and development parts because the Wii U's weaker specs, which will lead into my second negative. So I don't think they want to pour as much money into it, and they don't want to see bad sales for it, and they just wasted all that money on stuff. But the game will make a profit no matter what system you sell it on. So yeah, I'm guessing that would be a good thing for them to release it on the Wii U, because it would sell like hotcakes no matter what, but it would definitely be the least selling version. I should make a video about how much will Kingdom Hearts 3 sell. That should be a good idea for the next video, so make sure to look out for that, because I just came up with the idea. Go me. So it will probably be the least selling version, but it will sell like hotcakes no matter what, so you can kind of go half and half in that one. That one, I can never say anything. I'm such a bad pronunciator of words. Next is the weak specs, and if you've seen the trailer for that thing, damn, they are pushing this thing to its limit, and they're not even satisfied with it yet. They're not satisfied with where the graphics are, which kind of concerns me, which means that they're kind of pushing themselves farther than they should, because those graphics, I would be fine with those graphics no matter what year that they release it in, no matter how graphics improve. I would be satisfied with those graphics any day. But which it kind of concerns me that they're kind of pushing themselves a little bit too far with this, but you need to push yourself a lot, very far with this game. It's Kingdom Hearts 3, you gotta push yourself a lot, because it's the most one of the most hyped games ever. Seriously. So they gotta make sure it's perfect. So I guess they should push themselves, but I don't really know if they should push themselves too far, farther than they should, but whatever. I don't know if that would exactly run on the Wii U, because 2 gigabytes of RAM in it. There's a 1 point something gigahertz processor in there, and that's just pretty shitty. 2 gigs of RAM. I know this stuff because I memorize it. I love looking at specs of consoles because I can remember off the top of my head. I can name you the PS4 specs and the Xbox One specs any day. But those specs are kind of weak. For the engine that they're going to use, this highly advanced engine being created by Crystal Dynamics. I think that's who's creating the engine for this game. And as you can see, it's a pretty damn good engine. So I don't know if that would exactly run on the Wii U, but they're Square Enix, they can do anything. I'm pretty sure that they can find their way around that somehow, but it would still look worse than the PS4 and Xbox One version, just because of the weaker specs. So weaker specs, I don't know if the engine will probably run not at all on the Wii U. It would be very, 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 very slow. I wouldn't guess how many frames per second it would be, but it would be probably very slow. So, with the weak specs of the Wii U, that kind of rhymed in my head. So, yeah, I don't think the engine will exactly run on it, because just look at the trailer and you'll see why. If you've not seen the trailer, and you're seeing this video, it's in the background. What world are you in? I'm guessing you're in another tab or something. But whatever, I'm just agging on. I just keep agging on in every video. I need to stop doing that. Make a note of me stop agging on. So, weak specs, don't know if the engine would exactly run it. It would run it very poorly, but they're Square Enix, they can find some ways around that. I'm guessing they could weaken the engine a little bit for the Wii U. Make a completely separate engine, but just for the Wii U. But that would take another year of development, but whatever. The weak specs wouldn't really work. So yeah, that's basically all I want to talk about today. Hopefully that goes over the positives and the negatives equally. I know there is 3 positives and 2 negatives, but hopefully I went over them well. And I just cut some other stuff out of there again, because in that part of the video, I just kind of like a complete dumbass saying that. So I'm just gonna cut that out. If you don't know, I kind of do like a singular recording for everything I do. I just go in it saying, hey, hopefully this will be the best recording it could be. But what else? Here I'm going to show my overall opinion for Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Wii U. I don't really know at this point. I'm gonna have to wait for more information to come out about the PS4 and Xbox One version, and if they're gonna do a Wii U version. We're gonna have to get some information about the graphics and the engine, all the stuff they're gonna do with that. They're probably gonna release some information about DLC and what's coming on the what. Then I can formulate my opinion and see what I think of it. I can kind of see positives of it, because I am kind of leaning towards the positive side. If you see, I have 3 positives and 2 negatives, so I'm kind of leaning towards the positive side. But right now, I don't really know. I'm gonna wait for some more information to come out to formulate my opinion, and I will make probably a part 2 of this. But that video is gonna be way, way far away, so don't be sure to see that anytime soon. I'm guessing it's gonna be like a year or something before I do that. So yeah, I will probably make another video, wait for more information to come out, and for the graphics, DLC, all this stuff, what's coming on what, and then formulate my opinion, and then demonstrate it to you. So, right now, I don't really know. Make sure you write down in the comments below what you think about Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Wii U. Is it going to come to it, do you think? Do you want it to come to it, or do you not want it to come to it? Make sure you write down in the comments below. Also, make sure to write down in the comments below some discussion topics like y'all me to talk about, and that may feature topic in the next video, may feature channel, that video, so make sure you go do that. I can never say the outro ever. I need to do some like speed training for that, you know. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Hopefully I kept an equal balance of positives and negatives and demonstrated my opinion more clearly and stuff. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to help me reach that goal, make sure to subscribe. This has been KHGamerz, your #1 play show for the Kingdom Hearts Final Finish related, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.